Sanchez brings the field off of turn number 4. Green flags in the air. We're underway. And it will be the Workmeisters working out to an early race lead going into turn number 1. Darren Workmeister trying to pick up where he left off last weekend. That was in victory lane there out front. Here he is side by side now with Robert, though. So they go side by side, give the advantage to Darren Workmeister. He's going to wash up the track just a little bit there. Car kind of pushing up, makes contact with the 22W of Robert. Darren Workmeister, though, will lead lap number 1. Then it's going to be Joey McCullough in that third spot, trying to work his way past the 22W of Robert Workmeister as they work off of turn number 2. It's Darren Workmeister by a car length and a half over Robert Workmeister. Another car length back to the 55 machine of Joey McCullough. Your pole sitter, Josh Sanchez. The parachutes came out on that car. He's fallen all the way back through the field right now, getting passed up by the 71H of Hurley. So Corey Hurley passes Josh Sanchez as your field gets strung out single file. It is Darren Workmeister up front by himself. Now Joey McCullough going to try to put the move on the 22W of Robert Workmeister, trying to throw the slide job at him. Workmeister going to try to diamond him off there, come back with the crossover. Couldn't quite do it, though, so move Joey McCullough up into that second spot. Now McCullough trying to work his way to the tail end of the number 5 machine of Darren Workmeister as they work off of turn number 4. It's Darren Workmeister out front showing the way with Joey McCullough in second, Robert Workmeister in third. The 62 machine of Ray right now being scored in the 4th spot. In the 5th, it is Corey Hurley. 6th right now, Brian Hyatt, as Josh Sanchez is taking his car off the racetrack in that number 37. White flag in the air this time for Darren Workmeister. So last weekend, Darren Workmeister won the main event. It was actually was supposed to be his last race in that car. That number 5 machine, as he is getting a Camaro ready to rock and roll out here at Arizona Speedway. Doesn't quite have it ready, though, and didn't want to give up the keys after a race win, so he is back in action in that number 5 this weekend, and he will win. Heat race number 2 does Darren Workmeister with Joe McCullough coming up in second. Third is Robert Workmeister. Green flags in the air. We're underway. Going to be 6 laps the distance here tonight for your IMCA stock cars as they work their way into turn number 1. Aaron Hetrick's going to take the race lead, but here comes Cody Center down to his inside. Can Hetrick clear him? He will do that, along with the 82 and Steve Sabowski having a strong run over there in that 82 car. Going to pull up side by side with Center. Now he's going to wash up the racetrack. Well, as the 88 machine, Lonnie Foss, to sneak down to his inside. So Hetrick leads lap number 1 with Cody Center in second, then Sabowski, Foss, and Franzman right now working or battling out for that third spot. 3-car battle there with Steve Sabowski so far has it, but it's Foss and Franzman working side by side for that 4th position. Franzman on the inside, Foss up top. A little contact might have been made. They're just leaning up on each other. Is George Franzman leaning up on the 88 machine of Lonnie Foss. There's a little bit of smoke comes out. One of the cars heading into turn number 1. They're 3 wide there for that 3rd spot. Sabowski, Franzman, and Foss top to bottom, with Franzman going to be the winner of that exchange there using that middle line. Sabowski once again shoots up to the top side of the racetrack, spins around. Can he save it? He does save it, but will lose a few more spots in the process. Does the 82 machine of Steve Sabowski. As George Franzman now has his sights set on the dollar machine of Cody Center. Aaron Hetrick, he's out by about 10 car lengths into turn at number 3. Franzman, though, putting the pressure on Cody Center for second. He looks down the inside. Center right now trying to hold him off. Those 2 drivers duked it out last year at Canyon Speedway Park in the IMCA stock cars. This the first year for IMCA stock cars at Arizona Speedway. So we're kind of getting to see that battle carry over into 2019. And right now, give the advantage to Franzman, not only in the win column here at Arizona Speedway, but on the racetrack right now as well, as he takes that 2nd spot away with white flag flying for Hetrick. Hetrick leads the field off of turn number 2 as Franzman, Center, Foss work nose to tail, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Hetrick one final time entering turn number 3. Gonna lead him off of turn number 4, winning this race out of the outside of the front row. He will win it easily here in heat race number 1 over Franzman. I believe it was Cody Center who had Lonnie Foss at the line. Eric Lloyd comes home in 5th.